What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Unfortunately, I've not been able to get a bunch of videos of us before our hunts and stuff like that. We've been kind of busy doing a few other things. So one of the last videos, I was shooting the 308 with 110 grain Armageddons at 100 yards. Yeah, that sucker was less than one MOA, which was awesome. So I put the AGM Varmint 2 V2 on there with the ballistics calculator and all that fun doodad stuff. I'm loving it so far. I did get the 384 version. I did not get the 640 just because I got the 50 by 384. And man, I tell you what, I can make out a deer at 500 yards. And just by movement alone, I can tell that it's a deer, not a coyote or anything like that. But so far it's been an awesome scope. But me and Hunter's been out kind of knocking them down, just last minute hunts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna throw in kind of a montage of different things. I'm shooting the 308. Hunter's been shooting the 22 arc. I think he did take out the 6 arc in one of our last hunts, and we ended up calling one in. We did a kind of a double tap on him with the 308 and the 6 arc. And then it's been pretty hot here in North Carolina, so mosquitoes have been tearing us up, but we've been trying to hit it as much as we can over the past couple weekends. But anyway, I'm gonna throw together a bunch of videos from our thermals. He's been hunting without me a couple times. I've hunted without him a couple times, so I'm gonna throw it up. I'll keep some little descriptions up at the top for you guys so you can kind of follow along what we're doing. But I don't want to make the video too long. Hope you enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. We pay for all of our stuff. We don't have sponsors or nothing like that. So anyway, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so this coyote came to about 200 yards when he popped out of the wood line. We had heard him howling back at us from a field on the opposite side of that wood line. It won't be just a few minutes. He started howling back at us again, and we could tell he was moving, and then sure enough, he pops out. So watching the video, you'll see we get him to come on in. We hit him with the squeakers. He wouldn't stop, and finally we dropped him at about 70 yards or so. I hit him with the 308, and I believe Hunter hit him. I believe he was shooting the 22 arc this night. But this was our last hunt. Enjoy this one. We'll move on to the next one. I'm taking. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, let me wait. All right, guys, here's our second video. So we were at another field. We were calling from the midways of the field to our left, and there's a long wood line with the cornfield on the backside. And this coyote kind of did the same thing that the last one did. He started howling out on the right side of this canal, so I took off back to the right side. By the time I got over there, he howled out again. He was on the left side, so I run back up, and it won't be just a few minutes, and sure enough, he pops out. You can watch my LRF up to the right-hand side, which is a laser rangefinder. I keep trying to let Hunter know about how far he is and things like that. Hunter has the similar scope on one of his guns, but the other one he does not have. So This one I think comes into around 100 yards when Hunter finally dumps him, and I believe Hunter was using the 6 arc on this night. I could be wrong, but enjoy this one. We'll move on to the next one. All right, guys, this is a bean field beside my house that the coyotes have been traveling through a lot, and the beans were kind of low. So, unfortunately, I did miss this one. He was about 380 something yards or closer. I ranged him at 384, I believe, and he came in closer, and I forgot to re-range, so that was on me. I was shaking a little bit at the beginning of this video, so I don't know if that might have been another reason I missed. But I come back out about 30 minutes or so later, and sure enough, there was another one in the field. I don't know if it was the same one or not, but that one was not so lucky. Came in to about 200 yards, pulled the trigger on him, dropped him where he was at. But you win some, you lose some. Okay, same night. Don't know if it's a different coyote or not, but all I know is he was in the field and I was going to get my revenge. So luckily, we got him to come on in. Well, guys, this was a exciting night for me, and unfortunately, an upsetting night for Hunter. These two coyotes came in from about 500 yards away. We were setting up, and they were already in the field. So we started calling. They started coming straight to us. The one on the right is the one I'll be shooting at, and he ended up being a black coyote with a white patch on his chest. Hunter took a shot on his, and the shots were so close together that I assumed that we both hit ours. And you hear me in the video say, "Oh yeah, we got a double," and then all of a sudden you see his running through my screen. So don't know what happened. It just kind of is what it is when it comes to missing. Sometimes you miss them close in shots, but anyway, here's the drop on this one.
Nope. Okay. 1, 2. Double, baby! Oh, no you didn't. He ain't stopping there. Take a fucking thing now. Oh, dang it. Oh, I seen the smoke on that one.
All right, guys, like I've always said, you win some and you lose some. Unfortunately, Hunter was trying to take a headshot on this one because the grass was so high, and believe he might have gave him a good haircut, but I'll let you watch and see. As you can see, he was not hanging around. I tried to holler at him and I tried to squeak at him. But you ever heard that old saying, the sun shines on every dog's tail every once in a while? Well, it was shining on him very bright that night because he got a good haircut. All right, y'all, I believe this is the last one. So this is the bean field beside my house again. This one was just happened to be out in the field when I looked out there, and sure enough, he was out there mousing around and started squeaking at him a little bit, and he started hopping right on to us, and he got about 120 yards and stopped, and I dropped him where he was. This was with the 308 as well. But been exciting so far. I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a blessed rest of your day.